9 runs in that game. All right, next and final game for the show. Thank goodness, because I'm having a tough time holding it in. But anyway, next and final game for the show. It is going to be Dodgers taking on the Red Sox. 7:08 Fenway Park in Boston. The Dodgers are minus 110. Totals at 9.5. We saw a 10-cent fade of LA and movement upward on the total. The Dodgers open $1.20 down to minus 110. Total open 9 up to 9.5. 64% are leaning Dodgers, 63% shaded toward the under. Right now, the Red Sox are minus 101 on the money line. We have Hyun-Jin Ryu for the Dodgers, David Price for the Red Sox. Ryu for the Dodgers is 10-2 on the year, 1.73 ERA, and a 0.91 WHIP. The Dodgers are 61-33 overall for the year, first in the NL West. They are 13.5 games ahead of Arizona in that division there. The Dodgers are 7th in scoring, 1st in hits allowed, 1st in walks allowed. They're also 12-5 straight up when Ryu throws out the first pitch. They're 16-8, taking on teams over 540. Now Boston on the other side, winless in 5 contests as the home dog. They're 0-5 as the official home underdog this year. They've also won just 10 out of 26 games, taking on teams allowing less than 3.9 runs per contest. Boston is winning just 38% of their games played at the current market price. They rank 24th in runs allowed at home. They're also second to last in Major League Baseball in walks allowed at home. Now, total-wise, Boston is 26-18 to the over at home. The Dodgers are 67% to the over in their last 6 games. When traveling, give me the Dodgers minus 110 and the over 9.5 in that game. All right, guys, we're going to get into some shout-outs brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage. Got to give a shout-out to Blown Stallone, Chuck Pinter, Nick Manley, Mike Wilkerson. Also got to give a shout-out to Ryan Nelson, Proline Master, and got to give a shout-out to D. Rowe, who said, I wish you would post in the early AM. I typically do during the week. On the weekends, I do not, just because I'm so busy doing like normal life things. But if I was able to do this full-time for a living, which I don't do YouTube and picks full-time for a living. I have a regular job. But if I were able to do this YouTube and Patreon thing full-time, I would be able to do it consistently every morning early in the AM. I just don't have enough Patreon subscribers, so just keep that in mind. Don't have enough support on the Patreon page, but if I did, I would be able to do it full-time. Anyway, got to give a shout-out to C. Dinger, Robert German, Will Smith, and last but certainly not least, James Guerin, who also said, dude, we need some full-time service. The part-time sucks, and I 100% agree. If I were to get probably 1,000 patrons, I could probably do this full time. And really, if you think about it, it's not all that crazy. 1,000 patrons on Patreon is less than 10% of my subscribership on YouTube. So definitely feasible, but folks have to step up and get the job done. I can't quit my full-time job, make too much money, but if we can equal that amount on Patreon, maybe I'll just quit my job, rip up a bunch of papers, and storm out of there and do this full-time for a living. Who knows? But anyway, that is going to do it for me. Before we get out of here, once again, got to remind you to check me out on that website, patreon.com/BrockPage. Like I said, we're having just an absolutely incredible run right now. 15-3 in our last 18 picks. We're also like 13-3 in our last 16 underdog picks. So making a ton of money on Patreon. Just been a fantastic run this week. So check me out. Link for that site is in the description section below. But most importantly, thank you for watching this program, this free content right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free information. I certainly enjoy producing it for you each and every day. And as always, don't forget to check me out on patreon.com/BrockPage.